to the March vlog. It's the 13th, halfway through the month. Yeah, no, I haven't really filmed anything because it's just been bookmark stuff. I have actually finished, popped the listing up on Etsy. So if you want a bookmark, head over to my Etsy and grab. I'll show you all my bookmarks. I decided to divvy them up into grades. So I've got grade A, B and C, A obviously being the best. I decided to do that because I had a bit of issues with the laminate for some reason. Some of it ended up coming off the back. So I've like thoroughly tested all of them to make sure that they're all okay. So these are all my A tier. Look at them all. Stunning. There's so many. You've got a choice of silver foil and gold foil, and then the colors, they're different for each design. They range between so I've got white, red, black, pink, blue, green, purple. Those are all my A grade, and then I've got a bunch of B grades here. These are just, the cut of them is slightly off, but they're still good. They're still perfectly usable and they're still looking snazzy. I'll show you a different one of the protest. So that's the rose design, and then we've got the palm design. But yeah, so that's all B grade, and then the C grade is where the back of the laminate has actually come off. So it's just the paper on the back, but like they're still perfectly fine. They're still, it's just you can feel the paper on the back, so there's no issue there. So the beginning of this month I finished them all. I cut them all, took them over to my mum's house and we did a photo shoot. So now I don't really know what to do with my time while he naps. Also put lights, little fairy lights along my, it's really cute. It's a vibe. I like it. So I thought maybe I would come on and give a little update on how things are going with Ollie. I don't know how many mums tune in to any of my videos, but it is part of what I like to vlog about, because it is pretty much my entire life. So Ollie is going to be 9 months old next week. Still not crawling, which I think is kind of late for babies, so he's not crawling, but he is desperate to learn how to walk. He's standing, he's walking with our help, he just can't walk by himself because he can't balance properly. So that's where he's at, but he's, on the crawling terms, he's he can sit and then move onto his hands and knees from there, but he can't move. If he tries to move, he just kind of sploots down onto his tummy. Sleeping is all over the place. With his daytime naps, he's only on 2 naps now. He has been for a few months. His daytime naps they're okay. They were really good, like maybe just a month ago. I was like guaranteed to get at least a 2-hour block to myself because I knew he was just going to nap for 2 hours. But now I'm not really sure what's happened. He's struggling with his naps. I don't think it's teething because he's already teethed 6 teeth. So, I mean, he's got these 2 laterals down the bottom to come through, but I can't feel them, I can't see them. So, I don't think it's that. I think it's just probably a developmental thing. Like, he's just learning so much at the moment. So, he's just, it's just a struggle for him to connect his sleep cycles. But yeah, waking up every half hour, really hard to get him to go down to sleep. But I don't know, I think we may possibly be coming out of that now. Like yesterday he did an 1.5-hour nap all by himself. I didn't have to go in and help. That was cool. Nighttime sleep is all over the place as well. There will be some nights where I get like a 4-hour stretch, which for us at the moment is glorious. I'm usually lucky if I get 2 hours, but yeah, lately we've been getting like 3-4 hour stretches, which is awesome. We are co-sleeping at the moment, which means he is sleeping in bed with me because I'm still breastfeeding overnight. So he still feeds like 3 or 4 times a night. I feel like I'm really struggling at the moment with trusting my gut, I guess, with all this sleep stuff. There's so many different opinions out there and there's so much unsolicited advice for sleep. I'm not judging other mums who like sleep train and put their baby down in a cot overnight. I wish I could do that, but it's just not it doesn't work for Ollie and I. If we do that, the both of us don't get much sleep at all. So it's just easier for us to co-sleep. But yeah, I'm just struggling with, I guess, just trusting my gut and knowing that I'm doing the right thing and that I'm not stuffing him up. But I do believe that, babies, there's nothing wrong with the way that they sleep, and I don't feel like I have to teach him anything. I don't need to teach him how to self-soothe. Like, I don't think he's 9 months old. I'm his mum. He needs me. Like, I'm not going to let him cry it out. But that's just the way. And like, I'm not judging mums who do cry it out. Like, there are just some mums who are fine with hearing their baby cry, and it's not anything wrong. Babies cry. That's just how they communicate. It's just when I hear it, it just affects me. Like, I have to go and fix it. Like, I can't just let him cry. So it's probably more to do with me than it is to do with him, like that whole thing. But yeah, we're just at this point where technically Western society says that he should be sleeping 12 hours overnight with no help from me in his bedroom, in his cot, and I just can't do it. I don't want to do that. He doesn't want to do that. It's just not even possible for us. So yeah, just coming to terms with that is hard, and just knowing that I'm doing the right thing, I guess. One of the hardest things about being a mum is just being able to trust your gut, I think, because kids are just so different. Babies are so different, and no one can tell you what's right and wrong because they're all different. But yeah, that's where we're at the moment. I'm fine. Like, I'm well rested. It's just Yeah, it's hard. Being a mum is hard, and babies are hard. So I was thinking of taking this cute little chick design that I did in my sketchbook and turning it into something like possibly a sticker or like a digital download clip art kind of thing. I just did a bunch of different designs with like cute little slogans on the bottom, so keep your beak up, I bought you a coop cake, you chicken me out, fluff off. That one needs a little more work, but stretch your wings. And then yeah, I just did a couple of these ones too. Like they need some more refinement, definitely, but I think I might try and take some photos and upload them into Procreate and just see what I can do with them digitally. See, now I'm thinking that I should probably, because I've got a heap of designs in my Procreate, and I'm thinking now that I have the time, maybe I should go through them all and try and do something with them, like get them up on Etsy as some sort of like clip art or digital download file. So I might do that instead, be more creative. Literally speaking of, my baby has just woken up. He's not supposed to wake up yet, so maybe I won't get to do anything. Ollie's just had the best game ever, which was pulling out all my flower press stuff onto the floor. And then I thought, well, we'll make a game of it, shall we? And I've put all the baking paper in the holes of this little trolley. Hey, you're just having the best time, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, so much fun. We have an order. Let's pack it up. So, we have the Palm silver foil in rice. Lovely. And the Palm gold foil in parsley. It's 9:30 and Ollie's already fallen asleep. He fell asleep in the car and I couldn't get him to wake up, so he's having a nap now. He usually, the past few days he's been having a nap at like 11 or 12, but now he's down at 9:30, so I don't know how long he's going to sleep for, probably not very long, but we're going to put away all these groceries and then probably do nothing else.
Is a win. So I grabbed that just because it was really
So we're
cute.
going to continue.
I also grabbed this tiny little
the wrap bowl.
page that I can use, and then same for this one as well. So yeah, I always look in the books, and sometimes I get really lucky and get some really cool books, but sometimes, well, a lot of the time.
to this new little bookshop that's opened up just very close to where we live. They're doing like a little book fairy, book reading thing. So that's what we're doing now. But it's really close to when Ollie starts to get tired and fussy. So it's 8:45 now, and the class is at 9:10. He usually goes down for a nap at around 9:30. So I don't know. We'll see how we go. But I really wanted to go to this thing, so and see what the bookshop's all about, because apparently it's got a cafe there as well. So I'm really excited to see what it looks like, because maybe I can make that a little hang, because I love bookshops and I love coffee. So.
And in the rainbow as well. Look, she's wearing a rainbow jumper with a unicorn, and she looks...
It was a bit of a fail, to be honest. Cried the whole way there in the car, and then I couldn't find a park, and so I was like racing around trying to find a park with him crying in the back the whole time, like violently crying, like choking for breath kind of crying. Like, so when I got him out, it had looked like he'd been in the wars. Like, his face was all red and splotchy, and his eyes were all like gunky and wet. So I swear, like, when I took him in there, people probably thought he was like sick or something, because he didn't look normal. But yeah, I mean, once we got in there, it was fine. It was quite cute, and he liked it, and he was calm by the end. But yeah, just on the way there, it wasn't much fun. But the bookshop's really cool, and it's got like this cute little cafe, and then there's like just tables spread out around the bookshop, and it's got it looks like really fun kind of books, like more interesting sides of books. Like, it obviously doesn't have everything, they must pick everything that comes in. Yeah, it just looks really cool, so I'm excited to go back there. Hopefully I can go with someone next time, and we could maybe just sit and have a coffee. But yeah, he's having a nap now, so I'm gonna have a cup of coffee and just try and relax until he inevitably wakes up in half an hour. Can you tell I need a break? Oh, help me. So we only have 2 nappies left in our drawer. So we're gonna go to the shops and buy some nappies. But Ollie woke up at 7:30 this morning, which was so strange. Like, we both woke up at 7:30. We usually wake up at 6, which we did this morning, but then he went back to sleep, and so did I. So 7:30. So he's usually like getting really tired by now. He usually goes down for his first nap at like 9:30. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do now. So I'm just in here emptying the nappies. I'm like, oh, the heck, where's Ollie? He was in his walker. It's so quiet. Where's he gone? He's not there. He's not in there. He's not in there. He's not in the kitchen. Oh, tracks. Follow the tracks. Do, 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 do. There he is! I found him! iPad. That's exciting. I was just kind of getting over my iPad Pro because I've got the iPad Pro 3rd generation 12.9 inch. I got that back in 2018, I think. But I was just, it's too big, and it's probably too powerful for what I need it for. Like, I literally just use it for Procreate, and I find even then, unless I'm sitting at a desk using it, it's just too big. Like, it's too big for me to hold, it's too big for me to use the pencil on, like, it's just real kind of clunky. And then I saw that they had the iPad minis out, so I went and I tried it out, and it was really good. I really liked it, and it's like the size of a notepad, which makes the most sense, really. So yeah, I got it. It's just transferring all my data over. Sorry, Ollie's in the background, like half waking up from a nap. So I've kind of gone into a deep dive on YouTube and looked up like Procreate organization and how other people organize all their files in Procreate. So I kind of want to do that. I feel like it's just procrastination from actually doing the things that I want to do. I forgot to say though, I do need to get like a case for it, and I really want to get another paper-like screen protector, because I had one on my iPad Pro. I guess I just got used to it after a while. I was like, it doesn't really feel like paper, but then I tried Procreate in the Apple shop, and I was like, yeah, no, it definitely needs like a paper-like thing on it. So yeah, I've got to get some of those. My pencil will work on it because I've got a pencil for the Pro, but I'm like, I haven't gotten up to that stage yet of like magneting it onto the side. So I'm like, got this tiny little fear in me that it's not going to work, and I'm going to have to go back to Apple and get another fucking pencil. But no, it'll work. I just haven't done it yet, but I'm very excited. I've got to wait like 9 minutes. And I'd say in 9 minutes, my baby will wake up. So I won't get to try. Maybe the stars will align and everything will work out perfectly. And I'll get to like try out my new iPad. Woo! It's really nice and refreshing because there's a heat wave going on and it's like 35 degrees outside already. And it's not even 11 o'clock. I'm in this weird in the middle phase. Like, my iPads are like transferring data, so I can't do anything on those. And my baby, I feel like he's just about to wake up, but it's probably because I'm standing around reading that he won't wake up. It's like, it always happens that way. If I'm like expecting it, then he won't do it. I'm feeling awkward and lost, and I don't know what to do, and I just want my new iPad to be ready. Gotta go. vlog has probably been more of like a mum vlog. I haven't had a chance to do anything like really art related or too much art related stuff because Ollie's just been going through like a whole sleeping thing, and he is like deep in the mummy phase. Like he is just all about me. If I so much as get up and walk away or look away from him, he's like starts crying and it's a whole thing. So yeah, that's been pretty hard. So I haven't really had much to do. I think I do wish that I kind of filmed a bit more of just doing mum stuff, because I feel like that is half of what I want to put on here, and it is the majority of what I do in my day-to-day life. So it's probably a more realistic view of what I do. A lot of the stuff that I do is just pretty boring, so I don't feel the need to film it. But yeah, this vlog won't be a very interesting one. Today I'm gonna go with my mum-in-law and see my nephew run in an Easter race. So that's gonna be fun. I'm hoping Ollie will be okay. He's been really quite fussy lately. I don't know if it's teeth, growing spurt, all of the above, sleep regression, just all of it. He's feeling a lot of feelings lately, and I'm the only one who can console him. So I've like prepared for every possible scenario that might happen. So I've got the pram in case he's like feeling cool and feeling good. I've got my wrap in case he's not feeling good. I've got dummies, I've got food, I've got water, I've got everything. I've got toys, I've got everything. But I feel like he's fine as long as he's on me. So, as long as I'm there, I'm sure he'll be fine. And maybe going to see the kids and being outside might put him in a good mood. I don't know. But I'm nervous. It's like, I'm not usually nervous about going places with him. It's just lately he's kind of thrown me back into that feeling because he gets really upset, and then like I get kind of stressed because like I don't know what to do. I don't know how to make him feel better. I might start reading this book. Gentle parenting. But yeah, I've noticed that Ollie is starting to get, I feel like he's acting like a 2-year-old, like he's actually throwing tantrums now. He's only 9 months old. I feel like I better bone up on this kind of stuff once he does really start getting into that Iraq. So yeah, I'm gonna read this. I probably don't have much time left before he wakes up from his nap.